This guy just got evicted out of this rental. The management company called us out here to get this thing turned over. I've heard it's pretty rough. I haven't been inside yet. We'll see what it looks like. Oh yeah, it's not great. Oh my God. Whew. I don't even know what that smell is. Urine? Dog? God.
I told you it's not good.
Okay, so first there's that. Too bad Connor wore new shoes today. Yeah, he did. Because this is all dog stuff, all up the wall. So this guy didn't make his payments, obviously. The floors are still slick, so they're slippery. So I'm gonna assume all the floors here are getting redone. I'm gonna assume, Jesus, it's even hard to breathe in here. I'm gonna assume ozone machines. I mean, we'll keep looking. Is that dog shit? Is that something else? Who knows? I mean, yeah, you know, keep it classy. But I mean, you can just feel sliding all over these floors. Back door was left open, so that's a good sign. The cabinets all busted out. Not all tenants are bad tenants, right? Plenty of tenants who take care of their stuff. Unfortunately, God, it's so hard to breathe in here. But unfortunately, there's also a large number of tenants that don't take care of their stuff. Typically, when it comes to this management type business, oh my God, when we do flips and things for them, the timeline is typically 3 to 4 weeks to get this whole house done. So you're talking about paint, flooring, cabinets, bathrooms, light fixtures, smoke detectors, doors, all the other things in a month. God, careful, it's slippery from all the shit. Who knows what's under all this when we rip it up? I mean, the subfloor here could be completely compromised, in which case we've got to redo subfloor. I mean, there's so many things you just don't know till you pull it apart. I mean, you can look at this. I would guess that the dog chewed through the door at some point, and then the guy attached whatever that is, some kind of mini ironing board or something. I mean, he permanently attached that to the door so that I guess the dog can't keep getting through. I mean, you can see it in the carpet, right? The dog clearly ate this carpet all up. This is all dog shit. They left a nice TV. I mean, if you're gonna get evicted, at least take your TV. You know, this is what happens sometimes. Now, like I said, there's a lot of tenants who do a lot of good to their homes and take care of them and all this and that, but we don't see those because there's nothing to fix, right? So the good ones, you know, one of our maintenance guys might run in there and fix 1 or 2 things here and there, but you typically don't see the good ones because they don't look like this. I mean, just the level of just filth, and you know, clearly something was going on here for someone to live like this. On top of that, he's got his daughter living in here. I mean, it's literally hard to breathe in here.
Do you think the dog just lived like that, or he put it there when he got evicted?
Well, no, he lived here the whole time until he got evicted. So the dog lived here with him.
So like all this everywhere, you think?
Oh, he lived in it for sure, yeah. I'm gonna guess new tub, new tile, because it's all cracked and falling apart. The toilet was pretty new, but I'm sure it's destroyed at this point. I mean, the cabinet, you can see the whole vanity is destroyed. You can see the ceiling. I mean, drywall issues, water issues, there's no fan. The light fixture, I mean, there's a lot going on here. So when we come through and do an estimate like this and they're like, hey, put this back together for the next tenant. A lot of people who don't have experience in this type of rough, really rough construction, they look at this and they're like, oh my God, there's no way you put it back together. Or they look at it and they go, oh my God, it's gonna take me a year to put it back together. We could probably get it done 3, 4, 5 weeks, depending on subfloor and stuff like that. So it's just about knowing what you're doing. We're coming through. He's getting all the photos for the estimate. So either he'll write it up, I'll write it up, an estimator will write it up, whoever will write it up. So we're a very open book company. Our estimators know our pricings on everything, obviously. Pat knows our pricing on everything. Me, Frank, everybody knows our pricing on everything. So any one of us needs a new door closer. So any one of us can come through here and write this thing up, but you can't just take someone who thinks you're just gonna come in here and paint it, right? Just you looking up there, you can see it, all the grease, all the mildew, all the, you know, whatever that could be, smoke, I'm sure. It's someone who's gonna have to know, well, first I'm gonna have to clean all the walls because you can't just paint over that. Then you're gonna have to get a really expensive, very high power primer, steel, sealer, stain blocker to block all this. So we're gonna have to factor that into the budget. So if you just come in here and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get that $20 gallon of paint and, you know, just go right over this and be no problem, you're gonna end up painting it 12 times, you're gonna hate yourself. So as we come through and do an estimate, that kind of knowledge is important. And then timeline as well. Like, I haven't measured the doors, but if there's a 34-inch door in here, I can tell you, you can't get a 34-inch door. That's a custom-made door. They're at least a week out. Same with the windows. If any of these windows are broken, those are probably custom order. Those windows are like 2 weeks out right now. So I mean, you gotta be on top of your timeline when you're estimating too, because you say 5 weeks, but then that's a custom window and those are custom doors, and you can't get them back for 2 weeks. Well, you just lost half your timeline. We haven't looked outside. Do I need to get pictures then, or you got them all? So, oh my God, some fresh air. It's actually kind of deceiving because
if you guys really want to support us, check out our merch shop where you can pick up everything from t-shirts, hoodies, coffee cups, even thermoses. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. If you check it out, I'd really appreciate it.
when I pulled up, it doesn't look like it's in that bad a shape, right? The gate's off, but like he could have just been moving the furniture in and out, not a big deal. But the siding looks fine. I know it's all over my feet too. The siding looks fine, the block looks fine, the windows look fine, the gutters are dirty, but they look fine, the roof looks fine. So it's kind of deceiving. You pull up and then you get inside and you're like, oh my God, I can't breathe. Just fix the gate. I know it's a shame you wore new shoes today. Should have wore your kickers, as they call them. Fence looks fine. I mean, there's a little bit of patching maybe in a couple of the corners over here. Looks a little messed up. You know, shed's fine. Close it up, spray it black, it'll look fine. Gutters, downspouts, extensions. One of them clearly got ran over by a lawnmower, so we'll have to fix that. But the outside's pretty deceiving until you get inside and you can't breathe. I mean, I feel it in my throat right now. Did you look at the other side? Obviously, another thing to consider when they're vacant is the fact that you're gonna have to take care of this lawn now. So in the winter, it's not a huge deal, but summertime, springtime, all this stuff starts growing and you can see it all just growing up, but you'll get a blight ticket for that. That's like $100 every time you don't cut the lawn. Side of the house looks fine too. That gate might need a little help down on the end, but other than that, the outside looks pretty good. So that inside is gonna be a nightmare. Working on a couple before and afters that you guys will see here soon. This will probably take, you know, 4 to 6 weeks and then we'll be out of here. So that's a look through of a house that a tenant got evicted on that we're gonna fix up. If you wanna see the one we did last time, probably about a month ago, click right here.